Congratulations! If you're watching this video right now, it's your lucky day. This video is not available to the general public and only being shown via invite only to specific beta testers. Hi, my name is Susie, and I have a profit control panel. A control panel that cuts you off a piece from a $360 billion market cap. The same custom-built control panel that increases the value of my profits daily. My beta testers are saying it is also totally unlike anything they've ever seen before.
The crypto chick, she had taught me more in an hour that I could learn in weeks.
Now I have a more clear picture of how it is.
I've asked Michael if I could use his little messenger thing. He said, "Hi, thanks for the tips. I made $700 on Mint." And they were total newbies, and it got them a slice of a $360 billion market. So make sure to focus 100% on this for the next couple minutes, because this video is only going to be published for a limited time for confidential reasons. You will not only be shown how you can too make trades like this. The timestamp of this initial beta test were public, and my audience was huge. But I never before granted access to anyone other than myself. Look, on January 5th, I explained I was going to begin with 3 separate minimal investments. Look at the 1,000% gains I got. Oh, you want to know what I'm buying today? Okay, I'm buying Smart Cash. Linda, I'm keeping that long term, baby. All right, I'm going to get Mint, M-I-N-T. I'm going to hold that for 45 days. That was in 2 days. In 2 months, a $100 investment actually became $3,780. $10 2 years ago became $9,300. $10 into this, it would now be worth $14,000. $100 turned into $10,800 in only 12 months. And $100 became $108,500. $10, and 6 months later, that turned into $240,000. Yes, that actually happened. In 12 months, $50 became $6,614. Ethereum at $10.50, and then $1,389. As you can see, I'm earning on an average $150 per day from just one investment. If you want to make money like this, then do stay right here. This is absolutely the best, most optimal, time-effective way to make a lot of money, because you won't need to do any type of marketing, you won't have to post on social media, and you won't have to hire people or do shipping. So what marketplace is this? Well, it's a niche inside the digital currency space. Digital currency, the money for the people, for humanity. Yeah! It's exploding. The future is here, and the big rush is now. So keep your eyes glued on the screen, and I'm going to show you how my secret control panel works in real time. Take a look at my personal Coinbase account. You see this income? I received $7,990, $1,502, $3,166, and then all sold and converted to US dollars injected straight into my bank account. But that's just the beginning. I'm going to teach you how to break off a piece of the $360 billion pool, same as I did for myself. As you are going to beta test my free control panel, because we both benefit from this. It's like a partnership, but that's only if you qualify, so let's see if you do. Look, are you paying attention? Make sure to dust the place for fingerprints and check the safety deposit box, because I'm letting you steal from me. So make sure to switch off your smartphone, log off Facebook, because if you miss any of this, you might miss your opportunity to change your entire life with as little as $10. What you're about to see is downright shocking, so I can't be responsible if it causes you to freak out and hate yourself for not getting in sooner. Truth is, there's no way you could have found out about this sooner, as I just released it. But look, this is not for everyone. This isn't for the advanced day trader looking for someone to manage their money. I've got enough of it. And if you're looking for the guy with the fancy car and overblown promises, you've got the wrong girl. But if you're looking for an extremely accurate, low-risk solution to turning $10 into a few thousand, you're in the right place. So let's get into the nitty-gritty, and I'll reveal how I get these daily payouts. Like this, and this, and this. For the last 12 months, I've been making thousands upon thousands of dollars using my custom-made control panel. And I'm going to show you right now how it works. As you're watching this video, according to statistics, you're probably one of the millions of people feeling either left out, and your online income is probably in the dumps, or even worse, burned and scammed, because you haven't been handed a control panel that acts as a treasure map. See, my control panel allows you to plug into a digital currency market. You've heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Well, if not, it doesn't matter, because this is a niche within the digital currency market. See, this new marketplace is not like the stock market at all. In the stock market, you cannot reinvest your money right away. There are so many fees, regulations, and delays that make it impossible. In this marketplace, you can take $10 and then 30 days later, that $10 becomes $4,563. Now that type of growth is unheard of anywhere else. You can click on the daily link after the indicator says go, then transfer very small amounts of money into an exchange. It's like when I bake a cake. You put it in the oven and then it rises. After an hour or so, the bell dings and you take it out. In this digital currency realm, you transfer your investment into Bitcoin and then sell it, sending the money automatically back to your bank account. It's like growing money. But the whole challenge is knowing what to buy and sell and when to buy and sell. So that's where my control panel comes in. I've been known on the internet as having incredibly accurate decisions, but I usually only post about them after I've made the money. People ask, how did I do that? Or, oh my God, are you a prophet? But see, I have never provided my research to anyone or explained how I really do it using my automated control panel. Do you know that billionaires are for the first time getting into digital currencies? And when they do, a coin can explode and gain 1,000 times virtually overnight. But how are we going to do this research? Moguls like Richard Branson, founder of Virgin, Bill Gates from Microsoft, Mark Cuban, billionaire philanthropist, and many more. There was recently an article in the New York Times about two 37-year-old World of Warcraft gamers made over $2 billion after they sold their EOS coins, now buying a large part of Puerto Rico's property. Have you asked yourself, wouldn't it be nice if you could buy a few thousand acres of Puerto Rico? Just from knowing the right time to buy something that will blow up and yield 548,483% profit. Well, this is what my control panel does. My control panel is your ticket to be on your way to reap those rewards. It lets you know exactly when to buy and when to sell for big profits and build your automatic digital currency account fast. The Cryptoprophecy control panel allows you to get paid when the big moguls like Richard Branson and Bill Gates shift their assets into digital. Look, you'll log in, watch a very short 3-minute long introductory video. After this, you'll take the amount of money you spend at McDonald's and put it into the blockchain. Now, if you follow the instructions, you'll probably be very happy to know that the timing is always acting in your favor. Weird, right? You're blessed. It's like winning the lottery. Look, a year ago, I was just like you. I tried everything and could never make money. I was a server for catering companies, and I kept trying my luck at online programs and coaching. I got absolutely nowhere for years. I lost a ton of money, traded hours of my life for hourly wages, and had no energy left for a spouse and my kids. In 2017, a friend of mine told me he made over $20,000 profit from a small amount of money with a coin named Neo. That was it. I was hooked. But it was tough to keep track of when to purchase a coin. I had some losses in the beginning. You know that feeling when you're afraid you'll buy a coin too high, where it will just drop down? Or you sell when it's down because you're scared? I either had the fear of missing out or the fear of uncertainty. So I put on my thinking cap and I hired a programmer to run a feed of organized, understandable current market information. This allowed me to streamline my research time so I could just choose what income-producing opportunity I wanted to choose each day, saving me time and making money. And then boom, my control panel was able to help me turn $10 up to $100 investments into a fortune. Yes, my control panel is a fear crusher. It makes it easy to win. Super simple. I mean, you'd have to be heavily intoxicated to mess this up. You wake up in the morning, grab your coffee, and then access the control panel. It's your tipster. It's your buddy. It does the research for you. It's low risk and makes it happen. You can be old or young, newbie or advanced, experienced trader or totally inexperienced, money or no money. Heck, you could start with just $10. In fact, you could start right now after this video if you qualify and stuff your bank account like a Thanksgiving turkey. It's like being on the ground floor of Amazon. Heck, some of the picks will most likely exceed Amazon. And imagine making money all night while you sleep. Every hour on the hour, 24/7, 365 days per year. You couldn't even turn it off if you tried. Remember, this is the new digital era in a $360 billion market and rising. And the best part, many economists and financial experts have estimated this market cap of $360 billion will soon be in the trillions. And as soon as 2018, Bitcoin could reach $1 million. A lot of people are doing a lot of work to create these digital currencies and exchanges. But for us, we just get on and ride. All the work is done. And heck, with my control panel, you just press a couple of buttons and you're set. You do not need to do any of the heavy lifting to get paid. It's almost too easy. Now let's look at one of my documented case studies with timestamp and everything. Look, it wasn't that long ago, but don't worry. This will work for years and years to come. We log into my account now. I click on the account tab. As we see here, today I made $1,038. And yesterday I made $1,005. All from using my roadmap and placing funds in certain places. And voila! I'm earning passive income. And then again and again and again. I had the initial programming done, and now it just works for me instead of the other way around. And this was just one of my income streams. Remember how I made the call in the public just this once to grab Smart Cash, Linda, and Mint? Well, all three exploded 2 days later, and everyone on the internet saw it. The timestamp doesn't lie. But did you see what happened with the $25 investment in Verge? That's over 400 times in 7 months. Invested $25 at 0.002 cents per coin June 4th, 2017. By January 22nd, 2018, the coin jumped to 10 cents with a total value of $1,000. This is just one $25 investment, the cost of one McDonald's value meal. What if I cooked at home for a whole week? I could have invested $175 and made $7,000. Could you imagine if you also were consistently getting these types of returns? It would be like you had the sports almanac in Back to the Future.
I got a little present for you. Something that'll make you rich. You see this book? This book tells the future.
You would probably be able to own everything outright and have true freedom of time to do what your heart desires. And drive your dream car to the grocery store. Your neighbors are going to think you hit the lottery. You'd be taking vacations whenever you want. And all generated using the same control panel you'll have access to in a few moments from now. But you want to know the reality? I still cannot believe it. I cannot believe there are over 1,556 coins that are blowing up like the gold rush, and unlike the stock market, I didn't need thousands of dollars to start. I mean, this was the whole problem of why the stock market didn't work for me. I needed too much up front to get my feet wet. Fees were set at the amount that would eat up my initial $10 to $20 to $50 investment. Now it's like Christmas. Look, I'll stop talking about me. Let's talk about you. See, I'm making sure that those who use my server bandwidth daily are a good fit for our partnership. I want to make sure that you have the motivation to log in and actually use it and tell me about your results. If you aren't looking to share with me how you benefit from my control panel and share your results and feedback with me, then I should be reserving your access for someone who will, don't you think? Remember, I put in the work, so at least could you let me know your results when they happen for you? I want you to experience these same type of games so that you, like me, will not have to work a 9 to 5, have a boss, get bad credit, get fired, and divorced. Financial freedom should come first. Worries and fears come second. See, when you get paid like this with minimal effort, this is something serious to talk about. Especially when it's so fun, easy, and rewarding. In fact, it's so stupid easy, you could probably do it with only one arm and a 103-degree fever. But like I said before, this is minimal risk and nothing to do except jump in and make money. Simply log into the control panel and put minimal investments down on the specified picks. And boom, watch the prices rise. Want to know a secret? Risk level is irrelevant. There are 3 types of digital currencies: high risk, medium risk, and low risk. Low risk coins are like big popular ones like Bitcoin and Ethereum. High risk are the smaller, more obscure little ones with tiny prices. So you could buy 5 million coins for $50 where the price is 0.00001. But this control panel defies all odds. The way I've always seen it is the risk during buying drops, the lower the price drops. And then the risk to sell comes into play when the coin price is increasing. So the solution was to automate the process. It doesn't matter which coin or which exchange you want to invest in. It's about what time to buy and what time to sell. You can make money with all of them for this reason, like I do. It's very easy to understand concept here. My control panel does all the hard work and technical stuff for you. Just click the button, profit. Choose the coin and get paid. Trust me, let me explain something. Although the big boys like the billionaire philanthropists are all jumping in, don't go at it alone, as you're probably not a rich billionaire with access to huge insider secrets and stuff. See, I spent over $3,500 of my own money to have this control panel created, and over 160 hours to prepare my presentation to the programmer with the parameters intact. But I did it all so I could siphon only profits, not losses, off the blockchain. And now giving it to you. Look, you could hire a programmer to do the same. But do you know the indicators and signals and algorithms to automate? And at least $2,000 to pay the programmer to code it. It's super difficult activity. And heck, my programmer almost quit when he ran into roadblocks connecting it. I had to step in and help him. He in fact told me he never met a girl before that actually knew what was going on technically. I never thought I was different, just wanted it simpler for myself. But I made my money back thousands and thousands of percents more than I spent. And now you don't need a programmer or assistant or researcher or need to suck up to the bloggers and Facebook groups that are totally information overload. The long, boring, droning videos on YouTube with half of the information too vague or published late or at the wrong time. I keep my videos short, 3 minutes, as that's all that is needed to fully grasp the power of the digital dynamo. And then, here it is. Wait for it. The only money you need for this is the amount you spend at Taco Bell on a Wednesday lunch break. The rest is totally free for the people. And so now you see why you need inclusion into the Cryptoprophecy program, using my control panel to mine digital gold. Heck, you might even become a billionaire like the whales. Not Branson, not Gates, not Buffett. You silly! Your online setup and inclusion is so easy that the next guy that accesses this page will probably take your spot and multiply his pennies into dollars like mogwais into gremlins eating chicken after midnight. They're probably going to be selling their first Bitcoin payout, wiring their US dollars into the bank accounts by the end of the night. So let's go over it one last time. Step 1, log in. Step 2, choose a coin. Step 3, invest. Step 4, profit. You'll grab a piece of the blockchain profits in no time. Let me ask you, have you ever deposited $10 into crypto and then watched it do 2,000% and see it turn into $200? And then sell it and then do the same thing again and make $4,000? Have you ever cashed in before at all? If not, I'm sorry. I couldn't have released this sooner. But now it's available for qualified individuals, and so it's important for you to grasp the opportunity. Like these guys. Michael caught a glimpse of one of my predictions and made $700 immediately. And I was really careful not to talk about what I was about to buy, as I'm not a financial advisor, but I shared something that I was going to buy just as an example on my page. Michael took action and put $100 down. It then turned into $700, and heck, a year from now, it's not all that uncommon to see a coin increase in value to $1 million. Brock Pierce, a former child actor, sold around 200 million of his cryptocurrency EOS. Brian Larkin, a 39-year-old, mined $2 billion in Bitcoin. Did you know that there has never ever been a time in history where 100 millionaires are being born per day? Yes, this is an economic boom that only comes along once in 500 years. Look it up. It's documented reality. And with my control panel, it will act as a bridge, your entranceway into the amazing exploding new economy. It does what these guys did, but without you having to do the hard work. Our process is automated, but there's only one thing we need to go over. As I was explaining, you must qualify to use a control panel. These requirements are absolutely necessary to ensure that the right people will be using what has worked for me and other beta testers. In order to use Cryptoprophecy Control Panel, you must meet 3 important requirements. I think most people will meet them, but for those that don't, it's okay. I would respectfully encourage us to go our own ways so your spot can be given to someone who will seize this opportunity. So here are the requirements. Requirement 1, please have knowledge of basic computer skills. You don't need to be a rocket scientist or Newman from Seinfeld in Jurassic Park, but you should know how to copy and paste. Heck, copying and pasting is very important to send money from here and there back to your bank account. Okay? If so, you got the first requirement locked down. Requirement number 2, you have at least $50. This one is easy and a no-brainer to buy your first cryptocurrency coins or tokens. Requirement 3, you need to email me to tell me about your results. This is the main reason I'm opening up my control panel for others. Your feedback will help me optimize my software. Sound good? See, these 3 requirements are very reasonable and necessary. And frankly, I think if you made it to this page on the internet or your smartphone, you are most likely good with these and everything should work out just fine, right? So, if you made the cut, you can gain access right now below the video. Take a look. Do you see the button below this video? You would enter your email in the slot and then click that button. On the next screen, you'll see you can activate your account with a small fee to our retailer, ClickBank, which you might have heard of. They're the #1 retailer of digital products and services, and they make the world go around and around. My associates will be compensated for their recruitment, and then my bandwidth will be paid for without me going out of pocket. And in return, you'll receive lifetime guaranteed access to the Cryptoprophecy program. So to lock in your spot, you need to do this right now while you still can, because this offer is disappearing faster than free donuts at a police convention. I would not recommend waiting on this, coming back later or hesitating in any way, as we may have to block access once there are enough members. I also am going to do a complimentary webinar for you to help with your education. I can't do this for everyone, so there are limited spots available. So I would take action. Get in right now and lock in your spot to the Cryptoprophecy Control Panel program. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is absolutely 100% guarantee risk-free. That means you have ClickBank's 100% guarantee, 60-day money-back guarantee. Use my control panel as much as you like, even if you want to up your game up to 100 trades a day. Do whatever you like with it for the next 60 days. And if you haven't made money back at the end of those 2 months, just let us know, and we'll return your activation fee back to you right away. We'll close your access, and someone else can use it and report their earnings to me. So I want you to do some deep soul searching and ask yourself, what do you have to lose? You have 0 risk if you take action right now. Look, I don't need to be harsh, but time is of the essence, and I just don't want to have to manually assess if you are the right person for the job from a sobby email a month from now because you didn't get in. I might not even have ability to do so if we close the access down. I just don't want you to lose your spot forever. And it really is cringeworthy when thinking your profits will go to someone else. I mean, this has really made me thousands of dollars and is proven time and time and again as being worth much, much, much more than the price of the activation fee. I mean, when there are people making 200 million with one trade selling off their EOS, this is something you must have. They're not even as lucky as you are because they were the guinea pigs like me. We did the work in automated systems so you wouldn't have to. And if they weren't busy in the villas or flying to the south of France in their Gulfstream, they would absolutely see the potential too. But look, that's in the past. They made their money. Now it's your turn. Your turn to grab a piece of that $360 billion juggernaut. So take a leap of faith, try just one tiny play, and watch the value rise with the massive influx of new investors. Look below. You see the button to sign up and register your account? That's freedom right there. Still don't believe it? Well, EOS market hit 10 billion in January. The price per coin just 3 months ago was 43 cents. Want to know the price per coin when the market cap hit 10 billion? $18.16. That's 4,223%. So you're telling me that you would let your $10 become zero rather than watch it become $9,362? Well, I think we both know the answer to that question. Cryptoprophecy Control Panel will bring you that pot of gold faster than the leprechaun on steroids, and for the cost of a value meal. You'll get a lifetime access for just one-time activation fee, but with an unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee, so this is a no-risk situation. So you don't make money? You can get your initial fee back, no questions asked. All right, so I'm jumping you in. Welcome to the blockchain. Enter your email, get instant access, and I'll see you on the inside. Blockchain, baby.